wherever you're watching from. This is EIE. Enough is enough. And the topic before us today, Nigeria economy is folding. We are a consumable country if Nigeria work in this exact direction they are working on now. In case you don't understand, this morning I get one guest who going to join me for studio. Before I bring this guest in, I beg, our telephone number is open. You are allowed to call in this program on WhatsApp. You can get in touch with us because we need a general public opinion on this particular issue. Because the way it is now, it's like the political party are now become a business center where people trade with Nigerian currency. And I'm going to be inviting a guest this morning that will be doing us a favor by calling out the names. I'm going to publish it, but I want him to kindly call those names out for us, people that have purchased the business center APC party form or the name of presidency. This morning we will be welcoming our guest, Theophilus Usarunama. How are you doing today, Mr. Theophilus?
I'm fine. My brother, how is everything, sir?
Well, good. It's good to have you here on EIE Enough is Enough. Today, we not get time to speak too much grammar because information when we want pass give our people. We want make even the common layman in the street make them hear. Because today, if it suits you to use English, express what you want to express, carry on. But if na pidgin English, now you suppose me to take up fire on, my brother, because the issue at hand now, Nigeria is folding. Because we are consuming this country, nobody is talking about it. And this is the time for us when we get voice, make we come and make we talk so that those people when they walk in this wrong direction, make they see and say, now then they cause this problem with the ground. Please, kindly talk to the viewers this morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching from and your time. My name is Theophilus Usarunama. I'm from Edo State, Nigeria. Couple of months now, the political gladiators have been moving from east to west and from north to south, trying to mobilize and see if they can wrestle power in 2023. Meanwhile, our student has been at home since over 3 months now, and they are not saying anything about it. So yesterday, I was very shocked that we have about 26 aspirants in the ruling All Progressive Congress who have purchased their forms so far with 100 million naira each, and the amount is quite big and is uncalled for. That is not acceptable. And the national chairman of the APC, or Progressive Congress, have extended the date for the purchase of the form to 11th of May, so as for them to get more money from aspirants.
Please, Mr. Theophilus, I quickly want to come in there. And you said something that the APC national chairman has extended the date for the purchasing of the form.
Yes.
Okay, now
it's supposed to end yesterday.
Okay.
But they have extended it to 11.
They've extended it to 11. Please, viewers, if you're watching this program, kindly call in. The phone number is displayed right on the screen. It's +16505314984. We'll also be talking about the ASPI strike. How can a country that the aspirant can purchase form of 100 million naira and yet the students are still at home? The government are not saying anything about it. Please, I want to display this list. I don't know if you can reduce the volume of if you are watching live, if you are live with me there, because it's echoing back. I don't know if you can reduce the volume of the live broadcast. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Yes, I can
Okay.
hear you now.
Okay. I'm going to display the names of the aspirants. I want you to be calling their names so that we could talk more about these people, who they are, how do they manage to be raising this kind of money in a country whereby people are crying of poverty.
Yes, first of all, before I call their names, the Honorable Minister of Education for State, Chukwuemeka Nwanjuba, which is in number 14 there. Also, suddenly to Nigerians, he went to go and purchase his phone 100 million, which he is in charge of education in Nigeria.
Even the Minister of Education. The Minister of Education is even among the people in the list. That means the Minister of Education is part of the problem that the students are facing now, because the Minister of Education could neglect the children that are supposed to be in school to be at home now, and he went as far as to pursue his political career. This is not a country anymore. This is not a country anymore. Please, if you are watching, kindly call on the WhatsApp number. We are allowing WhatsApp call. Please continue, Mr. Theophilus.
And as well, the chairman in charge of labor employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, who is a renowned medical doctor that has been practicing over 30 years. He knows the essence and purpose of education. He has been the one who has been the negotiator between the federal government and the ASU. So he also went ahead and purchased the form of 100 million naira AP. So that makes the National Association of Nigeria Students now, they said no resumption, no election. No resumption, no election. 2 days ago, the students, University of Benin, they have started protest. They protested on Thursday. They also protested yesterday, Friday. And the NAS president have said that Abuja, they are going to mount on the street of Abuja this coming week to stop those political gladiators who are after their own self. And our students have been at home since over 3 months now. So the country is in a state of dilemma, is in a state of quagmire. We don't really know where we are going to, and we don't really know our future. Look at the other day, the Governor Kowa have applied for loan of 350 million US dollar, just 9 months to go. So now my friends in Abuja, Deji Adeyanju, have written to EFCC to stop him. How can a governor 9 months to go? What will you use 350 million US dollar for? What you don't have just 9 months to go. Few months from now, you will be out of the office.
Then
so
they want to create debt for the next administration that will be coming.
Yeah, so that we use that money to ring election and buy some citizens that are suffering, that are living in penury, who have not seen anything to eat since morning. So they will be able to give them some money, 5,000. So at the end, they will be able to buy their way to in 2023. So it's quite the situation now is so.
I think the network is a little bit bad.
Everybody, it baffles me that all and other they are very sad, very sad.
Okay. So please, I want us to do something this morning. Before we move forward, please, if you've not subscribed, if you've not followed us on every of our social media platform, please kindly do. Kindly follow us at Twitter. Kindly follow us on Instagram. Our address are there. You can easily locate us there. And thank you so much, Mr. Theophilus. And please, I want to display the names of these people, and I want you to call their names, because I could see some vital people, some people that are supposed to be speaking for this nation. They are not doing what they should be doing, because why? They are pursuing their political interests, including religious leaders in Nigeria. It's so heartbroken. It's so heartbroken. If the political party of Nigeria, the APC, is now a business center whereby 26 aspirants already purchased the form for 100 million naira. That means that political party has generated 2.6 billion naira already in a country where students are still at home. And if you ask, where are all these students at home? You will discover their demands are not being met. Even the Minister of Education is part of this list. My brother, we are telling Nigeria is going to crumble. It's consumed already, because the direction of how this government and the people in power are taking this country, there is nothing left. There is nothing left. You are welcome. You are welcome back, Mr. Theophilus. You're welcome back, Mr.
So
Theophilus.
let's quickly talk about the aspirants so far. Number one is Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was a governor in Lagos State for 8 years.
Okay.
Although he was a senator before he became a governor,
which
his wife has been in Senate for over 8 years. So he have crippled Lagos State. He's now the president of Lagos State. So he's number one on the list. Then number two is Yemi Osibanjo, who is a professor of law and also a senior advocate of Nigeria. And he's an acclaimed pastor in one of the Pentecostal church I will not mention. Because and number three is Rotimi Amechi, the Honorable Minister of Transportation currently. Yes, and former governor of Rivers State, Port Harcourt. Rotimi Amechi is the one who has put Nigeria in debt. He has borrowed billions of dollars from China, doing railway from Nantes to Maradi in Niger, and doing some quacks railway in Kaduna to
the purpose. You see, these people. Let me quickly talk about Rotimi Amechi, because Rotimi Amechi is the person that is planning their political party with Buhari, because what they want to do is to export people from outside Nigeria to come and ring Nigeria election. Because if we think there will be an election, we are joking. If even the election take place, it will be a manipulated election, because these people have already made all their plans already on what to do to ensure that the vote of what they are looking for is what they are going to get. Sorry to cut you short, my brother. Continue.
So, and the another person on the list, Godswill Akpabio. Godswill Akpabio is not my friend, he's not my enemy, but when he was a governor in Akwa Ibom, he did tremendously well. He performed, and if you said I should give him some percentage, I can give him 70 over 100. But since he joined the All Progressive Congress some few years back, that was in 2019, he have changed, and he's the current Minister of Niger Delta Affairs. So since he has become a minister, he haven't do anything in the Niger Delta. So he also purchased the form. So I also have Ogbonaya Anu. Ogbonaya Anu is the current Minister of Science and Technology. And Ogbonaya Anu, I don't know where he get the money from. I also have Senator Rocha Okorocha. I know Okorocha has been Okorocha before he ventured into politics. So I know that one can also be able to get this. Although when Okorocha have his own lapses, when he was a governor, he tried, but at the end of his tenure, he wanted to make Imo State a family state. Okorocha family. He wanted to siphon and the way Tinubu do to
Yeah.
Lagos State.
They,
So he wanted
they
to make
always like to monopolize whatever power that is given to them.
yeah, I think this heritage. It's not heritage. It's not a traditional this thing like the Bini,
Portfolio.
Oba Bini or
Yeah.
any. So that is Okorocha. So I also have Senator Ibikunle Amosun.
Mm.
Amosun was former governor of Ogun State.
Ogun State, yeah.
Amosun was former governor of Ogun State. Amosun, these all those old politicians, they need to retire and even go to ESA. So these people are not needed. I also have Pastor Dute Bakari. Dute Bakari is a pastor, one of in Citadel here in Lagos. So I don't know where Tunde Bakari get his money from, because if you go and meet Tunde Bakari,
you see, most times, I'm not trying to want to tell anybody on how to control their faith, because I have seen that most people, their faith have taken them even above the spiritual realm. I don't know the realm that they are operating on now, that they are so blind to experience what is happening physically right in front of them. Because if God created you as human being and said take dominion, that means you are operating first of all in the physical, while the almighty creator that created you is operating you in the spiritual. Most of them are even operating spiritual realm more than even Baba God, because they see themselves as deputy God now. Because I see no reason why a man of God will open his eyes to come to as corrupt as APC. APC, the All People Congress Party that has finished Nigeria. You now went there and put 100 million naira. I know it can be a businessman, it can be a business mogul from any part of Nigeria or all over the world, but trust me, as a man of God, that 100 million naira should have been gone for something very important that will benefit your members. But I don't know what to say. Please continue. I just want to say a little thing so that Nigerians make them for the wise. Make them for the wise, because foolishness has overtaken so many of them that they before they will wake up from this sleep, I think they are the one consuming the country. Please continue, my brother. Sorry to interrupt.
So the next on the list is our very good brother Adams Oshiomhole.
Yeah.
Adams Oshiomhole. Oshiomhole, I was hearing some rumor he wanted to go for Senate, Donut senatorial zone, Donut senatorial district. But over just within 24 hours, he went to Abuja and purchased his farm. Oshiomhole, although in his first tenure he did something, but second tenure he almost crippled Edo State. So these people are not fit to rule us as a nation. I also have Professor Ben Ayade. Ben Ayade is the current governor of Cross River State in Calabar. Ben Ayade is a professor. He only know how to speak good English, but he have not been able to transform Cross River State the way our very good friend Donald Duke and his successor did also in Cross River State. I also have Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi is current governor of Ebonyi State. Dave Umahi did so much work tremendously in Ebonyi State, but what the reason I believe he come out is that he want to see if they will zone the ticket to the east. I believe that is why he also come on. The major person I want us to talk about is the Dr. Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State. Governor Kayode Fayemi. Kayode Fayemi is a very, very, very intelligent person. But I was talking to one of my brother yesterday. I said, Fayemi bought from 100 million. His friend, predecessor, of PDP, Peter Ayodele Fayose, also purchased in PDP 40 million. That is total of 140 million.
40 million.
Now, meanwhile, Ekiti State don't have local airport. So you have to, if you are traveling from Ekiti State, you want to fly, you have to drive down to Akure. Ekiti State don't have local airport. That 100 million can go a long way to build a local mini airport. See these people, and Ekiti State is very poor. Is the poorest country, poorest state in Nigeria. They don't have anything. Everywhere is, the economy is down. Nothing is moving. Modazis, nothing. Coffee not 100 million. From where? Kade Fayemi is not a businessman. He have not even ventured into any business. He don't have any business. Started when he returned back from the UK, he ventured into politics after he studied in the UK. Where did he get his money from? I think the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, the chairman, Abdurrashid Bawa, should try and investigate these political gladiators, and they should be questioned. Where did you get money from?
But you are calling the EFCC. To me, I don't think the EFCC is actually doing their job. Because
you are correct.
It's so boring that, like, we have the Economic Crime Commission, the EFCC, yet they are not doing anything. How can a political party be operating in such a defrauding platform, accepting a huge amount just on the name of registration of aspirant, 100 million naira per aspirant? This issue need to be looked into. APC is a franchise. APC is not a political party. APC is like a business center.
That is true. That is true.
Please continue.
And I also have the Honorable Minister of Education for State,
imagine,
Chukwuemeka Nwanjuba, who purchased it for overnight 100 million, whereas students are at home. If they should give ASU, Academic Staff Union of University, that 100 million naira, I think they will go back to class.
Of course.
We have lost about 3 persons in Uniben. One get 600 level in doctor of pharmacy. She would have graduated by now, but unfortunately, because of the lingering ASU strike, she was still in school. And you know the case of insecurity in our state. This armed robber, they went to Osasogie in Benin, and they were shooting sporadically. Unfortunately, the bullet hit her, and she died.
How many persons have died already on this?
Three persons have died.
How many persons? 3 persons have died.
Yes.
And yet, the Minister of Education is purchasing a campaign form for himself as president of Nigeria. Yet, the responsibility he took, the office he took as Minister of Education, he has not fulfilled, he has not delivered. Yet, he is fighting for more power. Please continue, my brother, because this is time for us to start speaking out. Because this country is consumable by all these people that we are seeing now, and nobody is paying attention to it. They are all clapping hands, they are all jubilating and idolizing these people that are causing this problem to our nation.
I also have Yahaya Bello. Yahaya Bello is the worst governor in Nigeria. Not the worst governor. I will use this word. He's the worst human being on earth, on the planet Earth. Yahaya Bello of Kogi State. He does not pay workers. He does not pay salary. Kogi, nothing in Kogi. Ajakuta storming is there. Have not been revived. Nothing is working in Okene, in Lokoja. in Kaba. And I wonder, where did he get the money from? Kogi, that is suffering. They are suffering. Ibira people are suffering. Igala people are suffering in Kogi State. And he have been owing salary more than 3 years now. He went to go and purchase one 100 million naira.
Imagine.
Whereas people have not eaten in Kogi. Very heartless human being. Worst human being on earth. Yaya Bello. Want to rule us? Claiming that he's a youth. That he want to rule us.
That is his agenda. Claiming he's a youth to come and destroy the country more. Because they say you are not too young to run. Old men don't want to give way for those that have vision. When we finish this thing, I still, my advice still remains for Nigeria, and my advice is what I'm going to end this program with. Please, if you are just coming in, this is EIE, enough is enough, and we on here on studio we have Theophilus Osarunoma, and you can call in on our WhatsApp number 1650-531-4984. We are talking about the ASU strike and the list of people that have purchased from the APC, the All Progressive Party of Nigeria, and including these people we are making mention now, the Minister of Education, who is the cause of the problem of Nigeria now, that is the problem of the student of Nigeria. Already the demonstration is on, and 3 persons have already been shot dead in the University of Benin, Nigeria. So as at this, we are calling out on the people to understand the principle and the basis of what damages these people, these so-called political elites, what damages they are causing to your life and to your future. We will continue from where we stop now, because we are calling the names of the people that have purchased this form. What credibility do they have? None of them. And yet people are glorifying them. People are joining them to destroy their future more. Please, my brother Theophilus, I leave you on to continue. And the topic before us today is Nigeria economy is folding. We are consumable as a country if we continue well like this. You can call us on our WhatsApp number. The line is open. We are taking public opinion. Give us your own contribution. What you think? If the student, because of the 3 students that have shot dead, they should let this Minister of Education to take away their future in this manner. Please call in and put your contribution. If what the APC government is doing to Nigeria is fair enough for everybody to call themselves Nigerians, let's talk on this. Mr. Theophilus, I leave you more to discuss.
Yes, I also have the current governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Ifeanyi Emefiele have crumbled Nigeria economy.
Yes, devalued our currency.
Devalued our currency, our naira. The US dollar is almost about 600 right now. Euro, almost close to 700. Pound sterling, 780 something, close to 800. Our naira is dead. Couple of Sundays ago,
for this nation.
Couple of Sundays ago, I met somebody who is from Niger, this malam that usually polish you. When I was going, I said, please help me to polish you. When he polished, and I said, this money, you people, where are you from? He said, you are from Niger. I said, yeah, that is good. I said, our money is, I said, no. He said, it was before. He said, now. Even 1,000 naira is about 700 there. And I said before, the digital currency is down. My friend in Namibia, I asked him, I said, how much is a US dollar there? He said, $1 is 16 Namibia dollar. When $1 is 590 Nigerian naira. Do you see the big difference?
We
Just
are
common
gone as a
Namibia.
country. Please, the line is open this morning. You can call in and give your contribution because the students are already out and 3 persons are already dead in the University of Benin for the demonstration. And the Minister of Education is out there purchasing APC candidate presidency form. He's not concerned. He's so reluctant. He's so fraudulent. He's full of himself. And such people will still parade themselves and the family and see themselves as citizens of the country. And whereas they are the people consuming this nation. Please, the line is open there, 6. You can call us on WhatsApp and we'll get your opinion. It's 16505314984. Please, the stage is yours, Mr. Theophilus.
So I also have Senator Jules Okalu. Senator Jules Okalu is a senator representing one of the senatorial zone in Abia State. He also throws his eye into the ring that if perhaps there's zone into the east, he wants to rule Nigeria. So when I look at the list from number 1 to 26, I said, nobody is competent from Bola Tinubu to the list, including the incumbent vice president. They don't have integrity. They are not transparent.
At all.
They are not accountable.
At all.
They are just there for
about. Nothing to write about.
Nigeria economy is down. Bag of Smith is now 4,500.
Yes,
nobody can do that.
Dangote is 10 times richer than what he is today before this administration. Nigeria economy has been monopolized to Dangote alone, that only Dangote supplies every other. If the small scale industry people cannot come out and talk about these things and they are all silent as if it's not affecting them, we leave them to suffer. We are speaking and we are calling on every part and every business entrepreneur in Nigeria. This is not the time to sit down and watch these people. Do you know what these 26 people are doing? They are buying space. The space they are buying now because they think too well that they've planned so well on how they're going to rule this country again. Because they've mapped out all their strategy. The Amechi constructed the railway to outside the country to export people, foreigners, to come and ring the election. Nigeria army has already been compromised by bandits and Fulani herdsmen, and yet these guys have arranged themselves on how to be ministers, because definitely one person is going to, some of them are going to step down. Some of them are going to allow the primaries to go on, and they're going to definitely give the ticket, the flag bearer, to one of these incompetent people listed in this 22 list people that are here now. We don't know who they're going to give. We don't know who the political party, but trust me enough that nobody on this 22 list can take this country they've synced already out to another dimension that you, the citizens of Nigeria, will be thinking they have future. Why I'm saying this, these people are going to be the cabinet that is going to be working with anybody that they are going to be the flag bearer. And some of them are going to decamp. Some of them are going to step down. I mean to say, step down in the sense that they are making it as a franchise, as a business center, whereby, oh, I purchased this farm for 100 million. I'm stepping down for you, Mr. Lagbaja, Mr. Tinubu. I'm stepping down for you. Can you give me 600 million for me to step down to you? You see the strategy these people are building this nation upon an unexisting foundation. Because the foundation they are laying now is not even existing. There's no foundation. There's no foundation. There is no foundation. And the Minister of Education, that is my take. When I saw his name on this list, I was asking myself, the person they sent to come and save you is the same person killing you? The students are out there demonstrating that they want to return back to school. Why the Minister of Education is purchasing an aspirant form to be a president of the nation? You neglected the offices you've contained before and allow the people that you are supposed to take care of to be at home, to demonstrate and go and die. 3 persons already dead in the University of Benin, and nothing is being said about it, because the person that should have been their father to tell them, oh, listen, I'm going to take this issue up to the federal government of Nigeria, is there pursuing his career and his ambition. And we think this is time for Nigerians to think the nation is working, and people are jubilating, people are praising, people are idolizing these people on the list. The last time I checked, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the rice pyramid they did in Abuja the last time, when President Muhammadu said he's trying to bring the cost of rice price down, no more exporting rice into Nigeria, was the same rice Bola Ahmed Tinubu was using to campaign. We don't know what these guys, the plan they have for that country, but believe me, it's not a good plan. They don't have good intention for you listening to me now. So I'm appealing to all Nigerians. This is the time for us to come together. This is the time for us to come together. Mr. Theophilus, please, if you have one or two more things you want to contribute, so that the viewers can be, because when a wisdom is being passed, those that are ready to run with it will run with it. But the important part of it is that it has been said. They said those that have ears, definitely they will hear. Those that say they have ear, they will not hear. They will live to face the catastrophe they've created for themselves. Because if we don't build this nation now, we are transferring the suffering to the generation that is to come. Because our own parents failed to handle this situation, because the problem of Nigeria started longer before now, and they've been extending the time to get this thing fixed. And if we extend it to the next generation, and the next generation will not forgive this generation for not meeting up to their responsibility when they were existing as a nation. Please, if you have one more or two things you want to say, kindly let us do this quickly, because time is fastly going, and we want to spend much time on the program today. Please kindly give us one or two words so that we'll call it a wrap for today.
Yes, these politicians who are buying their space now, some they might probably step down 9 minutes before the primary. They can step down for the sum of 500 million. And probably, for example, if somebody borrow 100 million from the bank, and when he have recollected his 500 million, he will refund 100 million, and he will have gain of 400 million without doing anything. They are using our politics for business. So Nigerians now, they are saying, is it not the seat for just particular person, just one single person, which is president? Can 26 people become president? 26 person cannot become president. And then themselves, they know what they are doing. These same people, my brother, they are still the same people, except Jesus Christ come down or send angel, that is going to still rule us in 2023. And they are going to give them, even if they want to step down, they give them money, they will still give them position. To step down, they will give them money,
with a
and they will also promise them position 2023. So these same people, they are seeing the same people that will rule us.
What a pain.
That Emeka Nwanjuba, who is the current Minister of Education for state, probably in 2023, they can just make him the Honorable Minister of Education. You know, we normally have the junior minister and the senior minister.
And the senior, yeah.
Him is a junior minister, getting 100 million naira. Junior minister. Why the senior minister is Malame Adamu from North, who walk away in last meeting.
Yeah.
National Assembly of Nigeria, so they walk out. From that day, the Asopobe has been dead. He walk out of the meeting.
They have no respect for the student anymore.
For the student.
Somebody that cannot talk about your education, how is he going to give you job employment? I'm just watching, because I would tell Nigerian youth that the youth are the problem of that country, because these people have no way to go if we decide to want to sit on their topic. Because how can the Minister of Education walk away from the NAS president? It is disheartening when I saw that video. I said, this is the height of disrespect, because even the Bible says parents do not lead your children to that point whereby they will disrespect you, because that anger that this man has created in the heart of the student, he is going to consume him. I know that is not a problem. All of them are fighting for their political career and their pocket. They've turned Nigeria into a merchant where they suck money from. No plan, no future, no structure of how they want to work on this country. I really don't know where this country is going, but I have one advice. There is only one way out. There is only one way out, because trust me, there are competent people lying around these regions that are brought together as a nation called Nigeria. Nigeria is not one nation. The problem of Nigeria is because this multi-regional region that is existing in Nigeria have not been given opportunity to discuss how they want their region to be managed. And the people that are supposed to go there and represent them stay in Abuja, because why? These people know they have no interest in the heart of the citizen. This thing can be resolved. This thing can be dealt with. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to every region. Ask every region, because this agitation will not stop. It will not stop. It will continue. And I know too well there is a way the student will demonstrate now. For election to take place, they will send them back to school. We don't know their plans. But believe me, Nigeria is not credible enough to run through another election, another round of election. What we need in that country is a multi-regional referendum, giving every territory their opportunity to utilize what their region is capable of doing. Because this country has been tied. Our education, our medical system, our infrastructure, our development, our road, our employment, name it, on countless. Nothing is working. What are we supposed to do as a nation? Check through all the nations that are progressing today. It is because they put their nation through a plebiscite, which is a referendum whereby every region has power to control their resources and make Nigeria the center. Who said Nigeria will not exist? But make Nigeria the center and let all these regions, by then they can be accountable of whatever that is happening to them. But now it has become a state whereby people sit back and consume what they should be building on. I saw the video of a lot of cities facing flood in Nigeria. Listen, let me tell you, Nigeria will go through a very bad natural disaster by flood. Because why? They did not build that nation. And as at then, the nation does not have good drillage where water is going to flow to. And the rivers are not being dug. They've never taken anything. The whole debt they are moving out is going to the river. And when that river full, it will overflow and come to them. Nigeria is still going through a little process now for them to get back to the drawing board and fix this nation. But nobody is talking about it. I just pray that God help the people to understand that they are facing poverty now, but a time will come, they will face natural disaster. Natural disaster caused by a man because they fail to build. We are asking Nigerians, please, there is no time for us to be postponing this thing. The only thing that is going to help Nigeria, the only solution to Nigeria is a multi-regional referendum that will take through all this region through a process of them coming together as a nation and say, how do we want this country to work? We'll be calling Mr. Theophilus to give us his final word before we call it a day.
My brother, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but your video is like mute.
Okay. Maybe I press something.
Before we bring Mr. Theophilus back, please kindly follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on Twitter at EIE Enough. We are on IG at EIE.channel.tv, on YouTube as well. We're on YouTube. You can follow us on any of all the social media platform, and go to one of our video. There is a video we made. We're asking Nigerians to go there and comment, because we're still on our last first quarter of the year giveaway. We're still piling up and trying to compose the winner for that first quarter of the year, and we're asking Nigerians to go there and drop their comment and tell us what you think about Nigeria. Mr. Theophilus is back. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
But we can't see you. But if there is one or two words you want to say before we call it a day, because we're already 45 minutes already on the studio, and please, when next I want to be inviting you, Mr. Theophilus, we will need a list of the names of the PDP, the candidates that have purchased their form for 40 million, because I know PDP, they are purchasing this thing is for 40 million naira. The APC is 100 million. They are inflating the price as if they are selling market. So if we can come here again and discuss on the People Democratic Party, PDP, talk about those aspirants too, because we are going to go through this whole thing with Nigerians to let them understand, for them not to make this mistake. They don't have to make this mistake. This mistake cannot be made now. It can be corrected. So if you have one or two words you want to say to the general public, the people of Nigeria, the good people of Nigeria, please kindly join me as we give them our final word and call it a day. Are you there? Mr. Theophilus, are you there?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Please, a final word before we go.
Okay. My final word is for the Nigeria youth not to relent.
Okay.
We should keep on the struggle, and we should have a good spirit to fight. And we should try our possible best to register a third force to wrestle power from these political ancestors in PDP, both in PDP and in APC. They are political ancestors that they have ruined our life, and they have ruined our destiny. So it's the only third force from the youth that we're able to rescue Nigeria and rebrand a new Nigeria. Unlike like what happened in France. A youth is ruling France, and I think the young man has been re-elected now. The last time I checked, he has been re-elected, the president of France. Hope you can hear me, my brother.
Yes, you're alive. Everybody can hear you.
Yes, he has been re-elected now for the second tenure. So that is what I will encourage my youth to watch out for. Although these people,
what other things will you be saying to the Nigerian students? Because already 3 are dead. We don't know what their reaction is going to be. So what do you have anything you want to say regarding that aspect, and the Minister of Education that also went to purchase the aspirant form from the All Progressive Congress?
Yeah, the Nigerian students, the National Association of Nigerian Students, NAS president, and the Student Union government, SUG, this week they should take to their street, because the People's Democratic Party, they are doing their primary election 28 and 29, while the ruling All Progressive Congress is 30th and the 1st of June. So, and from this next week, they should take to their street, the street of Abuja, the street of Benin, the street of Lagos, the street of Port Harcourt, and start protest, mobilize, and tell them, especially the two national secretary of the national secretary of the two major parties, which is PDP and APC in Abuja, they should just take over the street, take over the secretariat until the ASO strike is resolved. This money, 2.6 billion naira, that has been realized by the All Progressive Congress,
They should use it to settle ASU as a form of charity. What would they use it for? What would Adamu use it for? Abdullahi Adamu, the national chairman, who just resigned. Could Adamu is a senator. The national chairman of APC now is a senator. So when Buhari nominated him, he now resigned. Just imagine we are in Nigeria. We are not yet. We are not serious yet. We are, especially the youth. We are not serious yet. A senator, city senator, receiving about 36 million naira every month, resign, and he's not the national chairman. El-Rufai's son just graduated from the UK last week. I hope you saw it. Just check it later. So that 2.6 billion naira, they should use it to settle ASU. At least if it is 1 billion, they should give to ASU. Out of that 2.6, they should don't give that ASU 1 billion. Go back to school. We'll settle the rest later. My brother, finally,
we are using this opportunity because that primaries is not going to hold. The Nigerian Student Association of Nigeria, the NAS and the SUG president of every university, you guys should ensure that none of these primaries are going to hold in the major city of where their secretariat is, any of this political party, because these guys have taken the Nigerian student for granted, and this is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. We have to do something, and something has to be done now. It is not going to be postponed. Thank you so much for joining us on studio this morning, Mr. Theophilus Osarunoma, and we do hope to have you more often. And this information of the PDP, because we know their primaries are very close, we want to tell the general public the list of the people that are also going for the People Democratic Party also as well, so that we have to enlighten Nigerians so that make them for the wise. I like they use that word, because if they're not wise, they will leave that country in the way it is now, because the country is crumbling day after day and people are clapping and channeling the things that are happening. We will not sit down and watch things go wrong without saying. We will speak and we'll continue to speak. Thank you so much, Mr. Theophilus Osarunoma.
Thank you, my brother.
Us this morning, and we look forward to have you again live on our studio. And thank you so much, viewers, for being there. EIE, enough is enough. We've been on the issue of Nigeria, and we've given Nigerians solution on how we can go about it. There is no other way. There is no other force. The only force that needs to transform this nation and take Nigeria through a real democratic system is NINAS, the Nigerian Indigenous Nationality Alliance for Self-Determination. NINAS is the only way to go. We are calling on everybody that are fed up with this system, with this nepotistic system, with this power-driven government and tyrant government, government of injustice, government of stealing and bribing and corruption. We are calling on every Nigerian that are fed up with this system that is not working. We are asking you to visit www.ninasvoice.com. We are asking you to visit www.ninasvoice.org. The Union of Nigeria is defined by the 1999 Constitution. That is why all of this is happening. We can end that Constitution. We can say no to that Constitution. We can say shame to the APC government that is being led by Muhammadu Buhari. We can call all of this, we shame them to their face and do the right thing so that we can build a good foundation for our unborn generation. If you've not been following this program, please kindly go on all our platform. This is EIE Enough is Enough. We are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, we're on YouTube, and we're on Facebook. Please join us on every of our social media platform and continue to share, continue to like this information, whether we like it or not, is going to go out there. And once have we spoken and twice you will hear and you will react to it. Please kindly follow us, because what we do is to tell you the truth. Nigeria should go through a multi-regional referendum that is going to serve the whole region, a purpose of why they are existing. And this is the only way we can take Nigeria through this transitional process and move Nigeria to a better nation where a place you can call home, a place whereby all these political jaguda will live and give room for our people that have good interest of the nation at heart. My name remains Donado Baedo is my name, and kindly leave your comment, and I'll see you same time, same station, and stay blessed. Bye for now.